Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Texas A&M versus Mississippi State college basketball matchup on Wednesday, March the 6th, 2024. Of course, if you like all the free picks we do at Pick Dawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have products meant for people who make big bets, people with big bankrolls looking for one-on-one style service. We have those products. They're just not available on the website. You have to text the number you see on the screen. So if you make big bets like I do, text that number. But let's get to this one. Texas A&M taking on Mississippi State. Texas A&M 16-13 on the season, 9-5 straight up at home, while Mississippi State just 2-7 on the road this season and 2-7 against the number on the road. But they are 19-10 on the season and 6-4 in their last 10. It makes this one a very interesting matchup because we've seen Texas A&M play big at times and we've seen them fall flat on their face. They are just 3-7 against the number in their last 10 games. These teams they met earlier, they did not meet this season actually. It was back on last year. But when we look at Mississippi State coming into this one, back-to-back losses. But I think if you look at anybody's schedule in the nation, not just Mississippi State, and you say, well, they lost against Kentucky at home by 2, and then they lost at Auburn. I think most people would say that's pretty excusable. Definitely winning against in the winnable games, beating Ole Miss, LSU, Missouri, Georgia, losing to Alabama. So this is really what we've seen here, is we've seen a team that wins those winnable games, loses the tougher games. They did beat Auburn at home. When we look at Texas A&M, a lot of head scratchers in here. The win over Georgia, certainly very, very easy, 70-56. But when you look before that, they were 6-point favorites against South Carolina. That was a joke. I mean, South Carolina dominated that game. Texas A&M came back, and then South Carolina in the final seconds just said, enough of this, and won that game. The loss at Tennessee, they got absolutely belted by 35 points in that thing. Losing by 7 against Arkansas is a game they were favored by 12. Losing by 25 against Alabama. Losing by a point against Vandy as a 9-point favorite. I tell you, the win against Tennessee was certainly spectacular, but Buzz Williams has come up well short with his Aggies this season. The expectations of a Buzz Williams team is to be way better than this. When you look at Texas A&M's numbers, they look almost, as you guys say in the comments, fraudulent, right? 70th best in defense, 180th in guarding the perimeter, up against a Mississippi State team that shoots 45.2% from the floor. I mean, nothing special here. And the thing is when we look at the Mississippi State on the boards, though, they pound them. We know Texas A&M is the best offensive rebounding team, but the problem with that is that when they don't get the board, oh man, it gets rung up going the other way. And of course they lead in offensive boards because their shooting is the worst. 26.7% from beyond the perimeter. That's 361st ranked. So it's not like they're hitting half their shots and the other ones are scooping up the boards. I mean, they're hitting absolutely nothing. 1 out of every 4 shots that they take. And then the same thing on shots from the floor, 39.2%. What? For an SEC team, that does not get it done. Up against a Mississippi State team, 7th best in guarding the perimeter, 50th best in shooting percentage against. I don't even understand, how Texas A&M even gets a look here. I'm going to take Mississippi State, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.